Good evening. I am Hank Monk. I am a stage driver for the Wells and Fargo Freighting Service and my run is between Placerville, California and Virginia City, Nevada. Now, I started driving when I was about 15. I worked my way out to California from New York, upstate New York. And I've driven a stage my whole life and I really enjoy it. And so I'm telling you this in case our paths have never crossed before, so you might know a little bit about me. Now, like I said, I enjoy driving a stage, and I've been pretty good at it and gotten pretty good at it. And I've had some interesting experiences, and let me tell you about one of them, if I may. I'd started out one afternoon, going across the grade, and we were going across a flat, and we came to the base of the grade, and we had to go up the grade. And of course, going up the grade, you can't run the horses, you gotta let them walk. So I stopped for a minute and let the horses take a blow, and while I'm sitting there looking around, kind of enjoying the scenery, I look up the grade, up the hill, and I see something moving around up there. Well, I think, what is that? Is that a bear, a mountain lion? So I did something. I pulled out my looking glass and looked up the grade, and what do you think I saw? There was a man up there hiding behind a tree. And I thought, you know what? That man is going to rob my stage. He's a stage robber, a road agent. So I thought, what am I going to do? So what I did was I reached under my seat and I pulled out my bottle of medicinal whiskey. And I poured it about my head, thinking that if he thought I was drunk, he'd leave me alone and just go out to the passengers. Now, before you think I'm a bad driver, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you the rest of the story. I did what I thought I was going to do. I would let that stage roll up, and sure enough, that man stepped from behind his hiding place, and he looked at me and he thought, he's not going to bother me, and he began to rob my passengers. Well, when he turned his back to me, I reached under my seat and pulled out my lead pipe, and I cocked him on the head, knocked him out, just as cold as that rock on the ground there. And those passengers, they were very grateful that I had saved their jewels and their money. And I was grateful they were grateful. But I told them, I said, you know, folks, I'm grateful that you're grateful, but saving your money, I have used my last few drops of medicinal whiskey. And you know what those kind people did? They bought me 2 bottles of medicinal whiskey. And I was very grateful. And we went on our way in safety. And thank you, and that is the story of Hank Monk and the stage robber.